Hi everybody, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We're the United States of the world. We're on a mission to banish poverty. We're an emerging nation. We've been around a little over 5 years, putting in solid foundations to be here for many generations to come. We are now able to expand our economy. That hopefully will improve the liquidity and value of our currency and benefit all our citizens. All our citizens hold our currency because we give it to them free every month. Anybody can become a citizen. There is no fee, there is no obligation. So no reason not to be a citizen. There are lots of things that you can get involved in if you choose, but it is totally optional for you. We are also a non-separatist organization. That means we don't separate people into groups based on what they look like, where they come from, how much money they've got or not got, or anything else. We simply see everyone as a human being, part of one big family of humanity, all linked together, all individually unique, all having something unique to offer our community, all of equal value to our community. And we have a little affirmation in a moment that helps us with that ideology after our opening prayer, which is a very short little prayer to help us find true happiness in life. Not short-term pleasure, but ever new joy, something that you carry with you through every day, each and every day, 24/7. It's there with you, that peace of mind, that calmness, that tranquility, that happiness. Okay. It's something that everybody seeks. It's not something you can buy. You can only get it through loving service to other people. And the great thing about being of loving service to other people is you make them happy, it makes you happy, and it attracts into your life everything that you want and need. You don't have to chase after money or struggle for whatever reason to do things. It'll all start happening for you automatically. So that's what our little prayer and affirmation are about. We'll be getting onto those in just a second, but let me welcome you first, whether you're watching live or whether you are watching the recording. We have a lot of people watch the recordings, and all these events are recorded because of that. We know that 7 p.m. London time simply isn't convenient for everyone. And so with the streaming on YouTube and Facebook, the recordings are automatically there. If Facebook fails, as it sometimes does, to stream, then we record these events and we post the recording in there within 24 hours or so. Okay. So let's have that little prayer and affirmation, and then we'll have a look and see who is here and bring you up to date with what's been going on today. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, bless each member that they may find the joy of service, and through service, attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. And our little affirmation, we're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay, let's have a look and see who we've got in. You can see we've got Lewis and Maya and Richard. Lewis is from Lisbon in Portugal, Maya is from Hampshire in England, and Richard is from Devon in England. And who else have we got in? We've got Ramachandra in from Watford in England, Ron from Amsterdam in Holland, Bozina from Slovenia, Pierre from South Africa, Derek from West Palm Beach in Florida, Nankiep from Nigeria, Kim from Cork in Ireland, and I think that about covers it for the moment. Okay, no doubt there'll be other people joining as we progress. Let me first of all give you the numbers so I don't forget them, and anybody that is interested in them that's not here, you'll have to watch the replay to get them. Okay, we have an increase of 4 in the 777 plan to 44,991. We have an increase of 27 in the registered members to 52,752, an increase of 62 in the active members to 3,912. Looks like we're going to crack that 4,000 number, which we've not been up for a long time this month. So we are gradually getting back to where we were. We were around about 40,000 active members. So we've got a long way to go yet to get back where we were, but we will get there. We have an increase of 8 in the ShareHope Powerline paid member plan. And we have an increase of 2 in the Easy Team Builder to 1,044. We've got 822 in the ShareHope plan and 66, which is an increase of 1 in the Success Blueprint. And I've got a feeling that I've not done something I should have done. So let me grab that if I can. Yeah, I've not downloaded the current list of active elites. So that is in the process of downloading now, I think, and hope. Okay. It takes a while because there's quite a lot. There's, I think, well, certainly over 2,500 now, but it doesn't seem to be doing much. Am I logged in here? Ah, we've got it. What I have to do, save it. Okay. It won't be as neat and tidy as usual, but we'll manage with it. Okay. I need to just get the numbers done. So, okay. Now today being a Saturday, of course, we haven't had the developers in. And so there's not a lot been going on in the back end. I was getting into the point of uploading more videos and banners and things like that, but various things distracted me from it. I found a little bit of a bug in something which Vishal did see my message and he came in and fixed it. So there has been a little bit, but nothing that you would notice. However, I have been going through the Fun Miracles and I think it's working now for the levels. And so I have sent out a message. It should be in your inbox with the link and information. And hopefully we'll get a lot of people playing a lot of games. We want you to play as many games as you can, get through the levels, get as many positions in level 2 and 3 and 4 as you can by playing games in level 1 and then into level 2 and so on. And if you find any errors or you have any suggestions, I want you to put in a support ticket and we'll address everything. It is something, just bear with me a second, 2721. Okay. That we do need your help with, because we need to test it with volume. We can't just test, one person. It's not the same. So we really need as many members as possible going through. It is linked to the development site, so you all have funds in your available cash wallet that you can transfer into the Fund Miracles site. It's the test site, not the live site. The funds that you have will not affect the funds that you really have or don't have. And it'll just enable you to play a lot of games. And the more games you play, then you should be able to get through some of these levels. And it'll be good practice for you for when you are able to play with real money, if you choose, and win real money and big money at that. So it's all there for you. I'm just got to do a little bit here. I apologize for not being organized, but I think we're there now. Okay, we will be able to get that money given away in a moment. So let me get back into the app here. Hopefully everything has been working while I've been talking. Where were we up to? I know we'd seen Richard in from Devon. We've also got Derek from Wado City, Nigeria. We've got another Buzina in from Edinburgh in Scotland. Peter from the Cameroon. Radio Pirata. I don't know who that is, but anyway, he's from Puerto Rico. Lovely to have everybody here. And if you have any questions, by all means, put them in the chat section. We'll do our best to answer them as completely as we can for you. If it's a support issue, we can't go delving into accounts and things live on these. You would have to put in a support ticket. But general queries and this sort of thing, observations, then yeah, we can handle as well as we possibly can here. What else has been happening apart from England winning a test match, which has been a blessing after their recent form? Mind you, they should have won. They were playing Zimbabwe and they won handsomely, as they were expected to do. It'll be a much tougher test when they play. I think they're playing New Zealand and India in the next test, and they'll both be much stiffer opposition. Okay, trying to think if I've got any other updates for you. I've been working on the logic for the best plan ever. That is now complete, so it's all been ready and handed over to Vishal so he can prepare the code to go along with the logic. One change that we've made, and this is from further analysis of everything. We need not $10 to finance everybody, but we need $15. And so we are financing $15, and we will claim back $30 from the members. It will mean that if you choose to participate in the plan to help fund new members, you will lend in $15 increments, not $10, and you will get $30 back. The loans will open up once a member is paid into the Success Blueprint. So as soon as a member achieves that move into the Success Blueprint, that is when we start needing the cash, and that will be brought in from the loans or from our treasury. Our treasury is limited. We won't have enough to cover everybody, and that is why we're going to do the loan program as well. And the reason that we're doing it that way is because once somebody gets in there, it's not only when we need the cash, but we've got people that are active and moving through, and then they're going to earn commissions, and you get paid back. Okay, it would be there will no doubt be people that will join and register and do nothing, and we don't want people funding those people, because if they do nothing, they're never going to earn commissions, they're never going to be able to repay the loan. And so the loans, as I say, will be opened by the number of people that actually accumulate a minimum of $12.50 in commissions in their, well, not all commissions, in gifts and even bonuses in their wallet, which then we can pay them into the Success Blueprint, and then they'll be into the Easy Team Builder, and as they go through and as people follow them through, they'll be quickly making commissions. A new member, if he has 5 people that follow him through, as soon as those 5 have followed him through, he's made over $30 anyway. He's made how much? I've got it down here somewhere. $31.50, I think it works out at. $31.25 from our 4 plans once 5 people follow him through. That is just immediate. So then he can repay that $30, and anybody making the loan will have doubled their money, and that is fine. The guy is up there, he's making money. That 31 is very quickly going to grow into hundreds and then thousands of dollars. But the main factor is he'll be debt-free with just 5 people following him through. Most people will have more than 5 follow them through. In fact, the more people that you introduce, the more people follow you through, the more money you're going to make, and the faster you're going to make it. It really is as simple as that. So that is what we'll be doing, and that is a little bit of an update on that. We do have a pop-up that'll come up. Have I got it handy here? Just a minute. I should have, I think. Where's it gone? Doesn't look like I've got it handy. But basically, it just explains that they've done their KYC. they will now find that they've got $5 in their wallet, and everybody they refer, they'll get another $1 in. They refer 5 people within the first week, we'll give them an extra bonus of $5, and that is to try and just get everybody moving along faster. And 5 people, as I say, gives us enough to instantly or very quickly cover the loan to those people. And then as they bring in more people, of course, more people going through, more commissions being earned, more money circulating throughout the whole system. So it's all good news. You know, when we started We Share Abundance, we started it with, or we, what's the word? We evolved into We Share Abundance from a program called Gold Mailer Club. And so we developed from there into We Share Abundance. And the Gold Mailer Club was based on another program that's been around for a long time called Desktop Lightning. And that's still around, still going. And I think we can do some of the things that Desktop Lightning has been doing very successfully, make it more akin to that, because we had a lot of things that were very like Desktop Lightning when we had the Gold Mailer Club, but we moved away from there and we got into various other things. And so I think there are more benefits that we can bring back from where we were with the Gold Mailer Club into We Share Abundance. Of course, it takes time and it takes coding, and we've got other things to do, but I think we can improve the benefits that we offer in a lot of different ways, and some of them totally free. And I think a lot of free things we can do with that. And it's all to do with messaging and how we message and how we promote the messaging and get people understanding what we have. Have we got any more people in? No, and no questions. I'm going to go to random.org and refresh that first of all. We can find it. There we go. Let me refresh that. And then we have 2721 in the spreadsheet, from 2 to 2721. So I need to pop those numbers in to random.org once Cloudflare lets me in. From 2 to 2721. Okay. And we can come back here. We can do a screen share, and then we'll find out what number random.org is going to provide for us today. Has that come up? Yes, I believe it has. So here we are. Random.org will select a number. It could be 2, could be 2721, could be any number in between. They pride themselves on being totally random. So all we've got to do is click that button and see who it is. And it's number 1526. So let me pop that in the spreadsheet. (1526). And we can stop sharing there, and we will do another screen share. I've got a question here though. We'll do that screen share in a moment. Peter from the Cameroon has got a question for us. Any update about the third-party program Former Beyond Infinity? Not really. They like us have changed. They've moved along. They've evolved into Gold Tech Network or something like that. And they have different plans in there. If you are regarding the nodes, we've still not got any repayment on the nodes yet. It'll happen in good time. The lady that's running it, Victoria, is above all very honest. And so in time, we will get our money back from the nodes. And some of you may have funds back from the nodes already. I've got a feeling that Richard said he got some money back from the nodes. Personally, the Frami account hasn't got anything back. The Rosita account hasn't got anything back. And the Share Abundance account hasn't got anything back from the nodes so far. But when it does come back, of course, it's just, well, the Share Abundance account is purely for people that bought in the co-op, and we'll make the refunds to those people as and when we get money in. I'm not sure how well their plans are working. I did get involved in their CAP program initially, and then I didn't renew anything. I lost a bit of track of everything that was going on. But Frami's account has renewed that CAP just today, earlier on today, actually. I'm just hoping that we make enough from it to cover the costs of the CAP. I don't see us really getting involved in any of the other things that they are doing, but we'll probably maintain the CAP program. Can't remember what it stands for, as long as it doesn't run at a loss. And we'll keep checking for the refund from the nodes. And that is really all I can tell you. You want to get onto their Telegram group. That is where you get all the information. If you log into the Gold Tech website, they have a link in there to their Telegram group. And I think that's the only way you can get the link, is through logging in and getting your own link. So do that, and that'll keep you more up to date. It's not much of an answer, I suppose, but it's all I know about it. And we've got Ahmad in from Abuja in Nigeria, and Richard confirming that he's had some money back. Yes, I've had no money back and withdrawn some of it. Okay, so it is happening, but I believe they're doing it in chronological order, and Richard must have jumped in straight away. I mean, we were very early getting in, but I've not seen anything coming to any of our accounts yet. So we'll just have to wait and see. Okay, I know that we will all get paid, but I don't know when. Okay, because they don't know when. They're just in the same boat we are, actually, with like getting nest egg withdrawals and things like that. They can only do it when they've got surplus funds, and we can only do it when we've got surplus funds. And the more activity we get through the members, then the more surplus funds we'll have. And they're the same, they're in the same boat. The more activity they get through their members, the more surplus funds they'll have. I believe that once we get our best plan ever running and feeding the success blueprint, and we're getting people into the vibe plan, and then we'll go beyond that and get something that I've got planned going. But initially, that vibe plan can be something that'll get us back into a surplus situation. At the moment, things are very tight. We have a lot of overheads that we have to keep paying, and to just keep our head above water at the moment is pretty much all we're doing. But once we get people coming through that success blueprint and into vibe, gradually we will build a significant income. I don't know how much we'll make on the initial launch because we can't see the matrix at this moment in time. They've still not done it. They've not released it. I've no idea how many people they're going to have that will upgrade. I think people that have paid the $25, and if they've got the funds, my feeling, and it's just my opinion, is you're better off getting in there if you've got the funds and it's not going to be a hardship for you, because it will lock in your matrix position for the future. And as they build their matrix out, you will get spillover in there. If you don't lock in your position with one of their packages, either at that 160 level or the 260 level, then I think, I'm not quite sure how it's going to work, but I think you will lose that position by the time they come through and do their second matrix run, because they can't just keep people in there that haven't bought a package. So you can't expect them to just say, oh, well, we'll keep you there because you paid $25. I don't think that's going to happen. So really, we want people to, or I think it's wise, if you've got the funds and you are not going to be worried and it's not your rent money and things, to get one of the packages and lock in your position. And if you haven't, what you want to be doing is working your socks off now on the best plan ever and getting people in and getting them to get people in. Because if they don't do anything, that's no good to you. Okay, it's going to put you in the success blueprint, but then what's going to happen? You're going to have nobody following you through. You're going to have to pay that success blueprint again in another month's time. So you're going to have to bring more people in. And if they're doing nothing, you're going to get nowhere. So you've got to bring people in and work with them and get them bringing their people in. And you want everybody bringing in, ideally, you want everybody bringing in 5 or more within 7 days. Totally no out-of-pocket costs. 5 or more within 7 days. And if you do that, everything will move very, very quickly. But if you do it and nobody else does, you're going to be stuck. You've got to get with those people. You've got to push them. You've got to motivate them. Okay. What were we up to before I got involved in that? I know. We want a screen share now for the spreadsheet. Here we go. That should be coming up soon. I think it's there now. So here we go. And that was the number we had, 1526 from random.org. So we need to find out who that is. Incidentally, yesterday's people, they were both in 1526. They were both in the sheet, and so both got paid out. Okay, 1526 copied, paste. Okay, so there we are. We've got Harry and Ruthie. They're not in these plans. They're going to be a $60 payout. So there you go. Harry and Ruthie, 69, provide Ruthie is also a member on this sheet. So Harry definitely getting 60. Ruthie, as long as she's on the sheet, is also going to get $60 from the random withdrawal. So we save that, and we can get them paid within the next 24 hours. And we can come back here, and we've just got congratulations. We've got nobody, no more questions. There's no more information, I don't think. I don't think I've forgotten anything that is relevant. We did the numbers. That's it, folks. Okay. I'll be here tomorrow. Of course, we have the raffle tomorrow. I've not been promoting that, so promote it to your people. I know you only get 5 cents commission. It's not really about the commission. It's about getting people participating in the thing and helping other people through that. We are about $120, I think, $120 or $130 short of being able to pay our next person or next non-profit organization some money. So the more people we get buying tickets, the better it is. Don't rely on me to do it because I forget. Okay, so don't you forget. Get in touch with all your downline and I say, have you got your raffle tickets yet? You could be $120 richer by tomorrow. 1 in 3 chance of a prize, and they're only $1 a ticket. Okay, get out there to the people, and also give them all a nudge while you're at it about getting into the Fun Miracle site, playing as many games as they can, paid games. The free games you can play if you want, but we're not really interested in that. What we've got to see is the progression in the paid games. We've got to see the groups going through, make sure there's always 10 in a group, make sure the winner gets into level 2, and then we want to get enough people into level 2 to get that progressing the same way. 10 people in the group there, the winner going into level 3, and so on. We want to see that progression. That is what is important. And have a bit of fun doing it. We've limited the questions to 2 at the moment. There will be more. It'll probably be 4, maybe 5 when we go live. And at the moment, the answers are pretty simple. I think we'll keep them simple for level 1, but we may increase the complication. I don't know what you say. We'll make them a bit less simple, perhaps, as we go through the level. But we'll keep level 1 and level 2, I think, simple. So it gives everybody a real good chance of winning. And then you've got to be a bit more knowledgeable, skillful, lucky, whatever, from level 3 onwards. But we're never going to make it really difficult for you. Okay. So I'll be here, as I say, 7 p.m. tomorrow. In our link, streaming on YouTube and Facebook. Until then, Play Fun Miracles. Get out there with your link. Help the people that you've referred to get out there. Tell them to get out there, get at least 5 people. If they've got 5 people, as soon as we launch, they're going to get another $5. So they'll have $15 in there. That'll get them into the Success Blueprint, and that'll get them into the Easy Team Builder. And you want to tell them to get their people doing the same. You know, you should really be building, you know, like 3, 4, 5, 6 levels, because all those people then are going to be following you through into all these other plans. And when they follow you into Vibe, you're going to be making $40 immediately. So you get 5 people following you into Vibe. That's $200 in referral commission. You're going to start making money from the matrix, but that's going to grow as those other people start making those $200 and more. You know, if they've got 8 people or 10 people following them through, of course it's more. You got 10 people following you through, it's $400. It's not to be sneezed at, folks. Get out there, do it. Make sure you get your people out there getting their 5, getting their 5, and getting their people to get 5 and get their 5, and just keep going and working down and down and down. Everybody getting 5. You will be amazed how much you'll make. Okay, God bless you all, and as I say, I'll be here tomorrow as usual. Until then, enjoy life and have fun and play Fun Miracles, and God bless you all. And I'll see you later, alligator, in the wild crocodile.